Hi everybody, welcome back to a cheap toy review where we have something that I am really excited for you to show you, which is a reason not to ever be ashamed of your GoBots ever again, because at least they weren't these. I want to show you this right here, yes. These are called Transmutes. Deformation Robot War. This is not even the Kmart version of something. This is just the absolute worst blatant knockoff of a popular franchise that I could possibly even imagine. These are clearly like if you look at these in the box, which by the way, this box set I bought at a flea market for $15. You have what is obviously a Chimera. Even the face molding looks like Bumblebee. This is obviously a Bumblebee ripoff. The face on this one looks like Optimus Prime. Nothing else really does, but whatever. The thing that really, the reason why I bought this set specifically was because of this right here. There's actually some trading card in here that is an actual Transformers trading card. I don't know how this isn't just one giant lawsuit. You know what I mean? They are, from outside of the box looking in, they look poorly made. There were other sets that were just 3 variants of just this same Camaro looking thing, and yeah, they're just all awful. So let's get into it. You can see it's boxed pretty professionally. You got a corrugated box outside. You got some nice box art that's reasonably centered. Look on the back, you've got, you know, stats, fighting stats. But I mean, even this, you can see, oh, this is just the same artwork that they've rendered a different color and flipped it. Like, it's just lazy. And okay, let's see down here. Robot cards. Yeah, both these robot cards are they're actual Transformers. Like their little logo looks like half of a Decepticon face. That can't be. What is the R? Robot War. Yeah, deformation. The whole thing is I think insulting is the word that comes to mind. So let's open the package. Like I said, I got these at a flea market for $15 for this set. And I had been wanting to do this video for a while because no one has bought these, and I kept seeing them at the flea market, and I was like, I have to do. I was gonna. Do we have the theme song? No, okay. We can't. We're not gonna do the theme song. All right. What? This is so bad, and it's even poorly packaged. You can see the little toy right there is coming out. All right, let's see. Any other goodies in here? No, it's just an empty box, so we don't need that. Nothing special. This is just a background piece that has it's actually a different piece of artwork. This looks like the other one. With the Optimus Prime knockoff face, maybe, and it just says on his chest, it just says violent. It says be violent. Clearly a bad guy, I guess. All right, let's get into I don't know. This artwork's not terrible, but I've seen better stuff posted for free on Pinterest. This is the blatant knockoffs of the face is what gets me. So let's get into it. I wanted to see what this card thing was all about. It's just a piece of cardboard. If you look at that, it is just a piece of licensed art made for a show of which these are not members of. And then it's just on poorly cut. Like there's even the perforation lines. This is poorly. Is this supposed to be a trading card or what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. It's got no QR code to any additional content on the internet or anything like that. It's just a picture that was stolen from a more successful franchise. So we can put that over there. Alright, let's look at the actual toys. Let's start with the smallest one. Now they are held in here by just the cheapest little ties around her waist. Let's see, can I get in here? Not even twist ties. Oh yeah, just one to hold this guy in. Oh, that had tape on it. The tape just came loose. It's understandable. Alright, so does he... Okay, the sword does not go into his hand well at all. The plastic itself, yeah, it's not even the right shape. The plastic itself feels thin and flimsy and cheap. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that because it doesn't want to go into his hand. So I'll put that aside. Let's see if we can cut this guy out. What were these guys called again? Deformation, Robot Wars. His face just fell off. Transmutes. They're not the series you wanted. Transmutes, your parents don't have a lot of cash. And I get it. I mean, Transformers, like the actual toys, they're expensive. When I was a kid, you know, all of my birthday money, Christmas money, any stuff like that, I mean, it went towards, for me it was Beast Wars, but that's a Transformers brand. Like, it's actual... is he just clamped in there? He was just clamped in there. Ugh, that's so noisy. It's not the worst. It's like one step above. It's so flimsy. It's so thin. It's so cheap feeling. It's like one step above like McDonald's Transformers toys. Like that's... But even those felt like they had some weight. This feels like it has zero weight to it whatsoever. So let's try to transform them. The instructions, this is another thing when you buy, I don't know, if you're not a Transformers fan, whatever, but you know, they usually come with a printout of the instructions on a little booklet that you might get. These have instructions. Let's see. On the box, on the bottom of the box, these have instructions. And one of them's not even in color. Like, these two are in color, but the main character, the biggest one that you're getting, it's not even in color. Which, to print this, it has elements that are in color, so it would have cost the same to print this in color. They just didn't render the art in color. Maybe because they want it to be general, so that if you got a red one or a yellow one, you know, you didn't feel like you got the wrong one. This is just, it's terrible. It's bad. Oh, now looking at it, it looks like he actually gets the sword. So we'll put you right there. See, I don't have like a little book that I can use, so nice and I gotta hold the entire box because I saved all my old booklets. I've got like a little, for my Transformers, I've got like a little box that I've always kept the old booklets in case you don't play with them for a while, and then you know how to transform. Oh, that is his sword. Okay, so that sword actually goes in there pretty okay. Yeah, he holds on to it. He's got, you know, little hands right there. Does his head articulate? His head doesn't articulate. Oh, his little feet need to come down. There you go. Put his little feet down. So he stands okay. I think it helps him standing that he is so light. I don't know. I mean, this is like the, oh, you're running late for your cousin's kid's birthday party and you need to pick up a gift really quick, and like this is just what you grab, and they're gonna play with it for 20 minutes until they snap this thin flimsy piece of plastic off the back of it. And I mean, look, this is brand new and it's already got a nasty mark on it. Probably came from the manufacturer that way. That's, to me, it feels so light. Like this is an actual child and not just a grown man child would break this just immediately. The wheels don't feel like they spin. This one spins. This one's... Why is it... Oh, I don't know if you can see down in there. There's like a piece of flap from the molded plastic that didn't get trimmed off. These back ones don't spin very well. Let's try to transform it, shall we? Okay, so there it kind of is. So because it is so flimsy, it seems like it kind of uses its own flexibility to be able to force the locking pegs into one another, and nothing really fits quite right. Like you get one set of pegs in, and it makes another set of pegs not want to go in. It just feels like I'm really having to try to force things together because the pegs and the holes are actually really long, which is weird. And then, I mean, this front wheel doesn't even, it's grinding on so much stuff. Nothing, it doesn't spin very well. It does transform. I mean, that part did work. So I guess cool. I mean, I don't know. The overall, I mean, it works. And it's like it's hidden. Everything, the design is for the most part complete, but it is just cheap. Oh, it's called Leaper. A red sports card called Leaper. That's nothing like the red sports card called Cliff Jumper from an actual successful toy brand, right? And then of course they had to put the choking hazard on the most. Instead of putting a back glass back here, they couldn't put the choking hazard, I don't know, on the box or, like someplace where it wasn't completely conspicuous. No, they need to put it on the back glass right here so that you know that you're a bad parent for buying this for your kids, or just a bad uncle, do better. There's the card. Let's see what this guy does. I need instructions. Okay, so I guess this is like a Megatron-esque character because he turns into a tank. Oh, look at that. Okay. I see kind of sort of what's going on here. Does that need to spin back up out of the way? I don't know. These instructions are not the absolute greatest thing in the universe. Kind of like Transformers or some other guys. Does that need to go like lock into place right there? Oh yeah, because then that goes into this. Which goes into this. Oh, and then that's going to flip. Oh, I see. Look at that. And then that's the idea. Of course, it's so poorly molded and warped from being on a shelf for so long that they don't want to snap into each other. I mean, it's a clever idea, but it's so poorly made. I mean, but then also so cheaply made that it's so flexible that, I mean, I don't know. If I sat here and fooled with it, I could probably get it to lock into place and sort of be a little Megatron tank. I don't know. Let's look at this guy. This is I'm calling him an Optimus Prime kind of guy. Let's consult the manual here. So these things got to come down, and then oh, that is just awful. And then that goes together. Oh, is this gonna? Does his arms tuck back away? Or do we just pretend like we can't see them and go, la? What? Oh yeah, no, you just kind of shove them back here and you're like, yeah, that's... Oh, okay, they kind of make a fifth wheel. Like... So I guess this one was just so simple that they really couldn't screw it up. And there you go. Look at that. The wheels are just pegs with holes. These wheels are molded on. They don't even spin. These front wheels, pegs with holes. They don't spin. So there's no pushing it around. Of course, they didn't put a sticker on here that says Truck Hero, so I guess that's a bonus. But all in all, yeah. So these are the Transmutes for your budgetary needs. This set, 2 good guys, 1 bad guy. I'm assuming there's no clear marker or indicator or lore. I didn't see. Yeah, there's stats on here and advertisements for the robot cards, which, like we said, was just a piece of cardboard. But there's no lore, no story. Oh no, here you go. Here's some lore right there. Right, this tiny corner right here on the thing right here says, over the years, Power Robot has proved himself to be not only a great leader, but also one of the most powerful, one word, warriors in the universe. He is trained in the use of any weapon and cooperating them into his combat tactics without effort. He is a walking weapons depot with unstoppable combat. Okay, which one is the big one? Is the big one Power Robot? Is the little one Power Robot? What are we doing here? I don't know. But this has been another cheap toy review, and you get what you pay for. And what we paid for was Transmutes in the Reformation Robot Wars. No, they're not. The deform. Or did they deform? I think they deform. The Deformation Robot Wars. So I hope you enjoyed this. I think I'm going to go melt these guys with a magnifying glass whenever it stops raining. I'm just going to feed them to the... I would feed them to the ants, but I would feel bad for the ants. Anyway, I hope you like this. Like, comment, subscribe. I love feedback. I just want the feedback. And I hope you had as much fun as I did. See you on the next one. Bye now.